Islamia College Autonomous One Body.
Hello students, very good morning to one and all. This is Muhammad Suleiman and your professor. Hope you people are fine and doing great. First of all, I would like to welcome you to this online English classes, and I again welcome you to this third year of BA English degree. My dear friends, this semester I am going to handle English phonetics paper. Don't think that it's a new paper and it's a complicated paper and it's a very hard subject. My dear friends, I can say that if you start showing interest in it, you will learn so many things. It's a very beautiful subject. You can learn so many things here. Just thing is, you have to show interest in it, or else it will become very complicated. So till now you have learned literature and language, foundation English, these things you have learned. So this subject is somewhat different from other subjects because in this subject we are going to deal with symbols and sounds. So later I will tell you what is sounds, what is these things. Before that, I would like to tell you that just cooperate me and spend some time to acquire knowledge, to acquire something which will be useful in your future. Instead of wasting your time in playing PUBGs, in playing other things, try to spend much of your times in learning process, or else you will feel in future that you have wasted your much of your times. So if you don't want to feel these things, means you have to utilize these opportunities, and don't think that it's a online classes, no one will ask, no one will inquire, no one will see what we are doing. My dear friends, it is up to you. If you want to become something, means you should do something. Don't try to escape from the situation. So I would like to say that just cooperate me and try to spend much of your times in learning process. Hope you people will do these things. So let us see what are the objectives of this paper. First thing is to develop expertise in the field of teaching. If you know English phonetics, means you can become master in the English language. You can teach whatever you want in English language itself. So second thing is to understand how sounds are produced and how they are transmitted. We know and we have been speaking English language but we don't know how sounds come and how it is transmitted from one place to another place. We don't know. So in this in this paper we are going to learn about sounds, how it is produced and how it is transmitted. So next thing is to enhance principle of speech sounds required in speech therapy. So there are some sounds in which comes from our body and which comes from our lungs, which comes from our stomach. So we should know these things. These are a principle of speech sounds. And then to develop knowledge in any field of media. And last and final one is to identify different branches of historical development of linguistics theory. Here linguistic means it's a branch it is about language. Next one is I would like to introduce the paper. Phonetics is a branch of linguistics that examines sounds in a language. Linguistic means about language learning, knowing about a language, and phonetics is what is there. How sounds of a language produced. It is the study of speech sounds, their production, transmission, and reception, and their analysis, classification, and transcription. It's a mechanism of sounds. Phonetics is nothing but a mechanism of sounds. It broadly deals with two aspects of human speech. One is production, second one is perception. Then IPA, International Phonetics Association or International Phonetics Alphabets. It is an organization that promotes the scientific study of phonetics and the various practical applications of that science. The IP's major contribution to phonetics is the International Phonetic Alphabet, a notational standard for the phonetic representation of all languages. So the group's initial aim is to create a set of phonetic symbols to which different articulations could apply, such that each language would have an alphabet particularly suited to describe the sounds of the language. So the main motto of this group is to give symbols and sounds, exact sounds of a language. So next thing is branches of phonetics. So there are main three branches are there. First one is acoustic phonetics, second one is auditory phonetics, third one is articulatory phonetics. Let us see one by one. First thing is articulatory phonetics, which production, the sounds which we are producing, the sounds which we are pronouncing, that is articulatory phonetics. Sounds articulation, it deals with how sounds are produced, how sounds are coming from our body, what are the organs involved in the making of sounds. Some things that are examined in articulatory phonetics are the different types of air streams used in speech production and how the vocal organs adjust to make different speech sounds. So there are certain organs are there which are involved to produce exact sounds. We are producing some sounds, but we are not producing exact sounds. If I say G-O, go, it is not go, it is go, it is go. Like that, we are saying mother, M-O-T-H-E-R, mother, it is not mother, it is mother, mother. It is not father, it is father. We have to silent lost or. So many things are there. Next we will see acoustic phonetics, transmission. first thing is production, how we are producing the sounds. Next one is how that sounds which we have produced transmitted to another person. Acoustic phonetics is a study of physical properties of sounds frequencies. Linguistics use machines such as spectrograms and specialized computer programs to measure sound waves or the noise patterns of airflow in human speech. There are some linguistics. What they do, they used to analyze. They used to measure the sound waves and noise patterns of speech by using the spectrograms and some machines. These acoustic signals tell us much about how the vocal organs, teeth, lips, tongue, etc. work together to form sounds. Then last one is auditory phonetics. Finally, perception. It examines the perception of speech sounds. The branch of phonetics that studies sound perception, how a listener perceives and understands a sounds. It's called auditory phonetics. First, we saw the production, how sounds are produced. Second one is how the sounds which we produce transmitted to another person. And third one is the listener, the viewers, how these listeners take the sounds. How they listen, how they perceive, how they understand the sounds. So the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses, and the ear. In the process of auditory phonetics, we are having two things. Two main major organs of our body. Which first one is the ear, and second one is brain. The ear, anatomy and physiology of the internal structure of the ear. Second one is the brain, processing of sound and models of perception. So these are all the basic introduction about phonetics. Hope you all got the points and try to learn something. Thank you very much for spending your time in the here. Thank you.